Singapore wakes up. Wake up, Glenn, Angel, and the Flying Dutchman.
Wake up in the morning feeling like
Kiss 92's Big Show.
Good morning, Singapore, and welcome to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. It's a beautiful Monday morning, made even more beautiful by Natalie Dau. Rockstar Arms joins us this morning. Good morning, Nat.
Good morning. Thank you for that lovely welcome.
Always. Oh, no, I forgot. I'm half naked right now.
Oh,
you are.
I've got
yes,
to put
you
my
are.
jacket on.
Go put your clothes on.
Bosses don't like it when I wear,
They don't.
my tank top.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm half naked, that means Nat is also half naked.
I'm already half naked.
Okay,
as well.
she's
Okay.
yeah.
I mean,
If-
it's a Monday.
If you need to watch us on the Big Show TV to see what we're talking about, just head to YouTube or Facebook, type in Kiss 92 FM, and you'll see Glenn's armpits if you're
Sorry,
lucky.
bosses. It's okay because you know why? I'm working out with Nat. So
Okay,
this
you've
is-
got an excuse.
You've got
Yeah.
an excuse. It's good.
All right, that's happening soon on the Big Show TV. But for now, though, Nat, we want to talk about inflammation.
Yes, we do. So everyone thinks of it as a bad thing, but it's not necessarily bad in certain situations. So inflammation's our normal body's response when we're injured or when we've got an invader. So think about if you've cut your finger, all of your immune system dispatches red, white blood cells around it to protect it. Or if you've got the flu, then that's when inflammation kicks in and it protects your body. So, you know, we hear bad, but some inflammation is good. But of course, there's some inflammation that is also bad on the flip side.
So how will we know when inflammation is good or bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the bad type, you will know, it's generally when nothing is wrong with your body, but your body continues to send those inflamed cells to fix something that doesn't need to be fixed.
Oh.
So for me, I suffer with rheumatoid arthritis, and that's a type of inflammation, and that's your body attacking your body. So a lot of it is things that we can't help, but some of the bad stuff we actually can help. So if you've had maybe one too many drinks, you might wake up, you might be feeling sore. That's actually inflammation, and that's your body hurting itself because of what you've put into it. So the bad toxins.
So that's called a hangover, right?
That's inflammation in the
in the
brain.
head, which is the same, right? I feel.
It is, and you just feel, you know, like your body's a bit achy if you're hungover or if you've eaten a lot of sugar. That is inflammation.
You know, sometimes I can't tell because
What?
I mean, I'll wake up and my body will be aching a little bit, but I guess I'll know if the aches are in equal places. You know, like for example, if my shoulders are aching or my arms are aching or my quads are aching or whatever. Because as you know, right, I train 3 times a week in the gym, and then I kind of play golf as well, about 3 times a week also. So sometimes when I wake up in the morning, it's like the right side, of my back aches a little bit, and then my arms are aching, my glutes are aching, and just had
one
a
big
really
ache.
heavy night of drinking
It's
as
just
well.
one big pain.
Yeah.
So I'm confused sometimes. But then these days, I know it's got something to do with the drinking and the training and
And
the
everything.
golfing.
Yeah, everything in between.
Yeah, and being muscle sore as well is very different than, that inflammation that you feel. Your fingers and things might even swell up. You might be feeling like your skin's pushing out on itself a bit because you're a bit swollen.
Yeah.
So that's generally bad inflammation.
I kind of like that post workout soreness.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. Is it strange to like that? I like it.
No, it means you've worked hard. It's
Yeah, I
okay.
do like it
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
And then you take all your clothes off and you stand in front of the mirror.
It's all about the clothes today, isn't
Always,
it?
it seems
my
to be.
goodness. Just because you worked out 3
Yeah.
times last week.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling a little bit
And
tight.
I had a really good rest this weekend, so
Okay.
I'm feeling really good.
Okay, good.
Okay, let's work out with Nat right now. Meantime, Charlie XCX and Troy Savannah next on Kiss 92. This is Talk Talk.
Nat, I want to go back to something you said just now, and I've heard a lot of younger people are getting this as well. Rheumatoid arthritis.
Yes, yeah. So I have it. It's I struggle with it in the morning. So if I have had a drink of alcohol or something, I can't pick up a hairbrush in the morning
Oh,
because
right.
I'm so inflamed. Yeah.
So
So
are there exercises that people can do that can help this?
well, you should exercise. People think think, oh no, I won't exercise because I'm sore. Exercise actually helps it a lot. And it's generally brought on, like we said, the bad chronic one by alcohol, smoking, and for me, it's red meat as well, and lots of sugar. So I don't take medication. Some people take steroids and other things, but I think it's something that you can control through lifestyle a lot of times. So a lot of exercise and eating well certainly helps it. But it's a lot of times it's hereditary, and other times it's just bad luck. You've got an autoimmune disease.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
All right, workout time.
Time
Let's
to
go.
work out.
All right, guys. So today we are using a kettlebell. If you don't have one, then maybe grab a dumbbell or something if you like. But we're going to do some halos, swings, goblet squats, overhead press, and a bent over row. So bear with me if I'm a little bit sore today. We're going to do 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. So grab your kettlebell or your dumbbell, and we're just going to be warming up with some halos. So we're going around our head, opening out chest and shoulders. So just a nice, steady movement. We're going to swap in a few seconds. All right, let's go back the other way. Again, if you're doing an arm session in the gym, this is a really good warm up to get those shoulders going and the lats, your biceps. Good job. Stay with me. All right, pop that down. We're going to do a swing. So if you have a dumbbell, you can just grab the dumbbell by the head of the dumbbell to do these. Otherwise, I would suggest maybe doing some faster air squats if you don't have any equipment. All right, and off we go, swinging. So we're just keeping our arms bent as we come up and going into the nice motion. Remembering this is not an arm exercise, it's a hip exercise. That's where you're getting the momentum from. So we're swinging down. It's not a squat either. So your knees are just soft. You're not squatting down. And that kettlebell is just coming up to chest height. So again, another great warm-up exercise for the gym. You're activating your glutes, your hamstrings, your hips. Good job. All right, rest up. Next, we're doing the goblet squats. So we're going to go wide this time. Feet are pointing out slightly. Getting ready. Holding that kettlebell or that dumbbell, and we're just going up and down. So pushing the knees out for this one. Now I'm just holding the kettlebell down. You can also flip it up like this as well. So either way, whichever way you feel is most comfortable for you. Good job. Keep it going. Okay, rest up. Next, we're doing the overhead press. So we're going to swap hands halfway through with this one. So grabbing that dumbbell or that kettlebell ready to go. And up and down we go. Now, depends how heavy it is that you've got. I'm doing a strict one, which means I'm not bending my legs. But if you need to, you can do a little pump up if you've got a heavy weight. All right, we're going to switch it over to the other side. And if you are using a kettlebell, the kettlebell's just resting on your forearm. You're not having to grip it too tight to hold it. Give me one more rep. Okay, final one. We'll do a bent over row so we can work those triceps. We're going to do double-handed, so no need to change. So grabbing the dumbbell or the kettlebell in two hands. Getting ready to go. We're bent over and we're pulling back. So just bringing it up to our chest, keeping those elbows in nice and tight. Knees are soft. Good job. Controlling it on the way up and on the way down. No jerking movements. That's it. You might feel this in your hamstrings as well. That's okay. That's good. It means you've got your glutes engaged. Almost there. Last 5 seconds. Good job.
All right.
Wow.
Nice
Matt,
one.
what app do you use to count down? Because you do a 40, 20, or are you just using a timer?
I've got. I don't. I can't remember what the app is called, but it's just a free one off of the App Store that
So it's just like a
that I use.
workout
It's
countdown?
a fitness app. Yes, correct.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
got a few
Okay.
down here I can show you also.
Oh, yeah?
There. This one is okay. Interval timer.
Interval timer.
Interval
Oh, yeah,
timers.
okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay. Because sometimes when I do my like planks, I'm looking at my stopwatch and I'm like, oh, stop. And I go one hand.
Yeah.
Interval timer. Okay.
You can set everything
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
Cool.
okay.
Cool.
according to your workouts.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. You were asking Nat just now about inflammation. Done.
Yeah, because I'm sure there are people, and I've heard so many younger people are getting rheumatoid arthritis, and then I was trying to figure out how one exercises if one has rheumatoid arthritis.
Wait, so what exactly? So we've all heard of arthritis.
Yeah.
So rheumatoid arthritis. What's the
It's-
difference?
The difference is, so arthritis is wear and tear generally, and rheumatoid arthritis is when your white blood cells attacks your body.
Oh.
Okay.
So
it's
your body is attacking itself.
Yeah. So it is a autoimmune disease.
Okay. So and as you said
Yeah.
just now, you basically just feel tired and achy and
And
Stiff.
can't grab stuff. Yeah.
Stiff.
So if I sometimes I'll struggle to hold things, my grip strength will go.
Oh.
So they're the things that go. So they've constantly got to train them.
So what exactly causes it? Because young people can have it as well. So it's not an age thing, right?
No, it's not. And I got it young. I got it in my early 30s. It can be caused. Number one, it's hereditary, and number two, sometimes it's just bad luck. Basically, it was just a bad luck thing.
Yeah.
So we just want to say good morning to Winston, who's watching us on YouTube. We also want to say good morning to someone whose YouTube handle is Loopless, as in LOOPLEES, because Loopless is watching our Big Show TV while cycling on Zwift, which is an indoor
Good job.
bike. So well done. You're working out while we're trying to work out here.
yeah, better to cycle indoors these days. It's quite dangerous out
Oh.
there. Okay, let's go back on the radio. Stand by.
Kiss 92 traffic.
Okay, a couple of situations to look out for. The first is on the PIE towards the airport before Kallang Way, a vehicle's broken down. The other is on the TPE towards the PIE, a vehicle's broken down before the KPE exit. And finally, on the AYE towards the MCE, look out for an accident after Alexandra, causing congestion all the way back to the Portsdown Avenue exit. Avoid lane 1. Wherever you are, stay safe.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for today is Natalie Dau. You can follow her at Rockstar Arms.
Yeah, good morning, Nat. Today we're talking about inflammation.
We are indeed. Yeah. So we've just spoken about rheumatoid arthritis. Other diseases that are inflammation based can be Crohn's and also even certain cancers.
Wow.
Okay. So, is there any food that you should stay away from when your body is inflamed? Because inflammation is all about the white blood cells, right?
Correct. Yes, and there is a lot of food you should stay away from. White sliced bread is not great. Something that's really bad is processed meat. So think about that cheap ham and things. So that's preserved with nitrates, and then combined with protein can trigger the inflammation. So try and eat things like fresh chicken and fish if you're going to eat meats. Beer, sorry, Glenn, is really bad.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Stout?
So maybe, but albeit, so stick with red wine. Maybe I think is better, lower in sugar.
You mentioned earlier red meat does it to you as well, and refined
Yes.
sugar and stuff. Is this the same as gout, though? It sounds almost very similar.
Yeah, the triggers seem the same.
Yeah, so gout is something you can control. So it's an extreme inflammation almost. That's when your blood cells, when you crystallize.
Okay.
So that's from overindulgent most of the time is gout. Something that unfortunately is not good is French fries, because the deep frying actually makes it worse. And finally, those sweet fruit yogurts are really bad for inflammation. So as much as it contains calcium, it's also full of emulsifiers, which then inflame your body. So just try and stick with the usual plain Greek yogurt and add your own fruit. So it's not, so look out for things like that.
And don't eat out of a packet, like Natalie always says. You know, every time I take a biscuit or any potato chip, I always think of you, because I cannot get it out of my head when she said eat food that isn't from a packet, right?
But
So
we're only
badly.
human, right?
I know,
mean, yesterday I had 2 pieces of muruku.
Oh, from Shalini. Those are good. Don't want
Yes,
Those
while
are good.
watching a Bollywood movie,
Of course.
Devara.
Of course, it was Bollywood.
It was so good. Okay.
The flavors, the flavors,
It's so good.
Flavors help the movie.
Any other
Flavors
questions
help the
from
movie.
Facebook?
Not
FD?
as yet. Not as yet.
Okay, last question. Any ways to prevent inflammation?
Yeah, so move more. Try and limit your alcohol. Smoking is also super bad for it because of the toxins in it. And then try and maintain a healthy weight. So, if you are overweight, then you can be more inflamed because your body's working harder. The arteries are inflamed and there's a buildup of fat and cholesterol plaque. So it really is just about living that healthy life that we keep saying. It doesn't mean that you can't indulge, but know that maybe you will feel inflamed the next day, and that's okay. Embrace it. I'm not saying don't go and have a good time. I'm just saying maybe don't have a good time every day.
Glenn,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
talking to you, Glenn.
Yeah, I think so.
That was
I think so. Okay, I think, you know what? I'm going to start running again.
Okay.
Starting today.
for you. All right. Sounds
Starting
good.
today.
All
If I
right.
don't run, then I'm gonna at least walk and jog. I think
work your way up.
that used to feel good as well. Sometimes you just don't feel like running all the way. You run and then you walk and then you run and you walk, and it's perspiring and just feeling really, really good after that.
And movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna
Okay.
start running again.
All the
Good for
best. Thank you so
I'm
much,
going to
Nat.
follow up. I'm going to watch and see.
You're my inspiration. Thank you so much, Nat. Always a
Thanks,
pleasure.
guys.
We'll see you
All right.
next week. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, Nat.
See ya. It's 8:24.
Kiss 92 Time Check brought to you by Putian. Autumn has arrived and